Okay, welcome back to the rally party, people. So on Wednesday, I looked at ALTSZN, Pixel, Sock, and PUP. In the last 24 hours, ALTSZN's bullish, Pixel is bullish, Sock is bullish, and POLYWOG is mildly bullish. If you look at the holders, ALTSZN now has 3,121 holders. Pixel has 7,364 holders. PUP, PUP Sock has 1,048 holders, and POLYWOG has 927 holders. 24 hours, ALTSZN's up 34%, Pixel 23%, Sock 41%, and POLYWOG 6%. ALTSZN, realistic bull market scenarios. Market cap for realistic is 52 million, optimistic is 165 million, and market cap for moonshot is 660 million. Pixel, realistic 69 million, optimistic 218 million, moonshot 873 million. Sock, realistic 3.77 million, optimistic 12 million, moonshot 251 million. POLYWOG, realistic 2 million, optimistic 6.81 million, moonshot 136 million. Market cap. So going ahead, and now we'll go ahead and look at PUP. So Sock, from the high we had here down to this low, they're currently hitting resistance at the 0.786 at 0.0002620 and the 618 at 0.0002414. If we break through that, we'll be heading up to the 1.618 at 0.0003740 and the 1.236 at 0.0003171. Now if we zoom out, let's go to the daily. Let's go to the top. From this top all the way up here down to this bottom of where we bounced. I just want to see if we're hitting any major levels yet. So any major levels. Right here, the 236 is up in this area right before these other fibs from the high down to the low. So that could be a major area right here. Before we get to this area is the 0.236 at 0.0003110. So that is what I'm looking for PUP on the bullish side. So I'm just going to be looking at bullish sides right now. Because right now it is bullish. You can also pull back some, but we would want to find the 618 and then go higher. Let's see if we can get through that area. Looking at POLYWOG. So I just went from this high right here down to this low. Keep trying to get over this 236. So you can see, came down, bounced, got over it, fell back through, got over it, hit the 382, fell back through, and then got over it again, and now we're falling back through. So we are trying to get back over this 236 area. Now we're currently pulling back, and then we probably want to hold. Just go from this bottom of where we bounced on to this top. Basically this whole candle right here. We want to hold this exact area we are in. Even if I bring it down here, it doesn't really matter. We just want to hold this area right here, which we're currently in. Hold that. I have these levels marked out down here if we do break this low right there. Check out the RSIs. So 1 hour is coming out under the 50, so we're cooling off, turning bearish. 4 hour under the 50, curling down, turning bearish. Daily, we're at the bottom. So it's bearish, but it's oversold. So might just need to cool off just a little bit and then head higher. So that's what I'm looking at for POLYWOG, slightly bearish, looking for support. Let's see if it finds it. And ALTSZN, So from this top to this bottom, we broke this top. Now, see, we had issues at the 618,786 in this area. Finally broke through it. Now we're hitting up in our target areas up here, having issues with the 1.236 at 0.006665 and the 1.618 at 0.007352. We break this area, we'll be coming up higher into that area, into these areas. Say this is the low right here, high. We'll just come down here, say this low holds, and then this high right here. You can see all the extra little fibs that we have in here, the new 1618. So it just brings it up a little bit, but you know, resistance, more resistance lines before we break here. So these are the next targets we're trying to get through. And if you get through that, say it gets really bullish, volume picks up, then you have these levels up in here. But we are trying to get through this area first. So that's what I'm looking for, like alt season. And then pixel, I just went from this high down to this low right here. We're trying to get over this 382, so resistance. We finally broke over it. Now trying to use the 382 as support. So we need to use it as support to keep going higher. So looking at pixel, you can see the 1 hour is already at the bottom. So moving curve around and then start moving higher. We are overextended, cooling off on the 1 hour, 4 hour, overextended, overextended. And then the daily, we still are moving up. Stock RSI is getting overextended, but it's still bullish. For the daily, we still have a little bit more room to run. So maybe just cool off real quick and then try and pump higher, hit these levels, hit the 618, 10 million market cap, start hitting these areas up here. That is what I'm looking at for pixel. If we need to pull back, let's go to the daily, and I just want to check this whole move. Say we just need to cool off more. Let's go from this bottom right here. That is not what I wanted. From this bottom right here to this top right here. Here. 618786 is in this area, so 0.006 and 0.004925 if we need a bigger cool off. Come down here and then bounce and then head higher. But I'll leave that there. But right now we're trying to stay over this 382, and that's what we want to do. Use this as support, because it was resistance before. Use this as support, cool off, and then head higher. That's what I have for Pixel, ALTSZN, POLYWOG, and PUP. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. This is not financial advice. And have a good weekend. And I'll see you probably later this evening to see where everything has ended up throughout the day. Have a good weekend.